Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. So today's topic is one of the most important topics for all the JAIIB aspirants. Why? Because the topic is which is the toughest subject in JAIIB. See here, everyone is concerned about what should I focus on, where should I focus on, what should be the first preference for studies. So that's why this topic is important and follow this till the end, everyone. Okay? Chalo, let's start. Firstly, for knowing the toughest subject, first you must know what are the subjects, right? So what are the subjects? The subjects are first is Indian economy and Indian financial system. We'll just call it simple IF. Okay, let me put it in yellow, man. Red looks very bad actually, isn't it? IF. Let me put it IF. Okay, IF, Indian economy and financial. I'll just call this much. Second is PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking. Third is Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers. So we'll call it AFM. Or we can call it Accounts also. That's also a simple word. Accounts. Because generally all the bankers call by the function accounts, isn't it? So next one is Retail Banking and Wealth Management. So RBWM. RBWM. Okay. So here, it's not only retail banking over here, it's wealth management also. Why? Do you know why wealth management is added? Anyone knows? Just tell me why wealth management is added. What is this wealth management? Here, I'll just give you a pie chart. See this. If I draw this pie chart, and this is my total income of the bank, 100 rupees. Okay. So out of that 100 rupees, from where does this income come? See here, 68%. So 50 is over here, roughly 68%. This part is generally from retail banking, retail, RB. Okay. Corporate banking consists of around this part. This part means roughly it is around 20. This is 68. So this will be around 20%, roughly 20 or 20% you can consider 20%. This is CB, corporate banking. And this last part, wealth management, that comes for 12%. 68, 20, this 12, right? So 12% is wealth management. So that's why wealth management is added. This is one of the important source of incomes for them. What do you mean by wealth management? It consists all that, insurance, third party products, everything. Okay. So let's study one by one, isn't it? Okay. First is what is the passing criteria? Now see this. Minimum marks for passing is 50 out of 100. So it's simple, clear. 50 out of 100 passing. Now there is one subclause to this. What is the subclause? See this, 45 marks. This is a advantage given to you guys. Advantage means what? The logic behind this is candidate securing at least 45 marks in each subject with an aggregate of 50% in all the subjects of the examination in single attempt will also be declared as having completed the examination. Means what? See here, at least 45 marks, average 50 marks. Means what? Look at this. I am giving two scenarios over here. One is, I've got 45 over here in one subject. Okay. IF, let's call it. Okay. Next, I've got it 50 in, let's say this accounts. No, PPB, right? Then 45 I've got it again in accounts. See here, 45, I am on the boundary, right? And last retail banking I've got it 60. Now what is my average? If you do the average, 45, 90 plus this is what, 110. So it comes down to 200. 200 divided by 4 is 50. So average is 50. So I've cleared it. But the condition is 45 minimum. See the second scenario. Look at the second scenario. I've got 44 over here, right? 51 in the next subject, 45 in the third subject, and 60 in the fourth subject. Now if you do the average, okay, what is the average? Tell me. 44, then 45, 90, 89, right? Then 1 added, 90, right? 90 done. Then next was 60, 150, and then again 50, 200. See, total is again 200. If I do the average, I am getting the average as 50 over here, right? But have I passed? No. Why? Because I have scored 45 in this. So in how many subjects have I failed? Do you know that? In how many subjects have I failed in this? Write in the comment section. In how many subjects? Here, many of you will think that 45 marks given over here is applicable to this part also. No. Here you have failed in 2 subjects, 44 and 45. This 45 clause is applicable if all the subjects have minimum 45. Okay? Only then this clause is applicable. Otherwise, 50 criteria is the basic one. So now what can you say? In this case, you have cleared 2 subjects and failed in 2 subjects. Okay? Now tell me one more case. Okay? I'll give you one more case. So 46, then 61, 47 and 48. Yeah. Okay. Now tell me, in how many subjects have you failed? Who can tell me? In how many subjects have you failed? Type fast in the comment section. Correct. You have not failed. What is the total? I didn't do it. 40, 40, 180, 120. 120 plus 60 is 180. And then how many are these? 6 plus 1, 7 plus 7, 14. 14 and 8, 22. So you have got 202. Right? So both the criteria are done. What is the criteria? First criteria is what? 45. This average 50. Done. Minimum marks 45. Done. So you have cleared it. Candidates will be allowed to retain credits of the subject that have passed in an attempt till the expiry of the time limit of passing the exam. Means what? Suppose in this case number 2, if you have failed in these 2 subjects, so up to what time can you carry these 51 and 60? See here, this is known as credit. Means I have cleared 2 subjects, so I can go on with these 2 subjects for how much time? See here, they have given the criteria as 3 years or 5 attempts, whichever is earlier. Simple. Means in 5 attempts I have to clear all the 4 subjects, or 3 years. Okay. So the condition over here is, means suppose if you can clear all this, suppose let's say 5 attempts are gone and you have cleared only 2 subjects, then what happens? They will IIBF will say nothing doing now. Okay. You have to attempt as a fresh candidate now and give all the papers again. So that is the basic criteria. Okay. This should be very clear in your mind. Clear? Type yes in the comment section if it is clear in your minds. Okay. Chalo, move on. Fees. For examination centers in India, description is what? Fee first attempt 4,000, remaining attempt 1,300 per attempt. So 4,000 over here and 1,300 per attempt. Now in the second attempt, if you have 1 subject, then also 1,300. If you have all the 4 subjects, then also 1,300. Clear? Okay. Suppose now let me ask you the question. In first attempt, out of the 4 subjects, I have cleared 2. Cleared 2. Okay. Now pending are how much? 2. Right. So 2 pending. So what is the fees now? Pending are 2. So what is the fees now? Who can write? Correct. It is 1,300. Now case number 2. Cleared 3. Pending 1. What is the fees? What is the fees? Again 1,300. See here, it's as per the attempts. It's not as per the subjects. Okay. Candidates are allowed to attempt the examination either in Hindi or in English. Okay. So both the language, but remember, you have to select it first. You have to write it that I will be attempting in English or I will be attempting in Hindi. It's not that one question in Hindi, one question in English. Not allowed. Okay. Pattern of the examination. Question paper will contain approximately 100 objective type multiple choice questions for 100 marks. The institute may, however, vary the number of questions to be asked for the subjects. Here, what happens generally, I'll tell you. In JAIIB, generally they ask you 120 questions for 100 marks. Generally, yeah. They can change. After all, IIBF has every right to change anything they want. Okay. So 120 questions generally they ask for 100 marks. Some questions are of half marks, some are of 2 marks, some are of 1 mark. Okay. The examination will be held in online mode only. There will be no negative marking. See here, up till now they have not given anything regarding negative marking. So that's why we are saying no negative marking. Tomorrow, if IIBF comes up with a circular stating that negative marking is applicable for November, October, December 23, then it will be applicable as of that time. Okay, so right now they have not said anything about it, so no negative marking. Okay, duration of the exam, the duration of the exam will be 2 hours. Periodicity of the examination and examination centers, examination will be conducted on the pre-announced date. Now these dates are already announced. Okay, they are available in on the IIB website also, so they will be done on that date only, and unless any circumstantial changes happen, means something happens like this time that Biparjoy happened, right? So something circumstantial happens, then you can definitely change it. Okay, before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting all the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything. Sure, I'll tell you one thing. For clearing JAIIB and CAIIB, you need only 3 things. One is classes, means guidance. Second is ebooks, notes. And third is test to check your knowledge. All of them you get it over here. So just follow this. Okay, don't go here and there. Download this app immediately. Okay, Adda 24/7 app, very important one. Now let's see the subjects. Okay, Indian economy and Indian financial systems. Here, as per the May 23 exam, I'll tell you, this subject is the toughest one as per the May 23, because last we have gone through one exam. I've seen the papers over there. Majority of the students found it difficult, Indian economy and financial. What are the subjects, what are the modules in this? See this, Indian economic architecture, economic concepts relating to banking, and Indian financial architecture and financial products and services. So in these 4 modules, you can see we are getting the overall picture of the economy. Indian economic architecture means how does the economy work? Economic concepts related to banking. Okay, Indian financial infrastructure. Now here you will get all these things, means related to mutual funds, related to insurance, then everything, anything related to finance, NBFCs, everything you will get it over here. Then financial products, here you will get all the insurance, mutual fund. Again, here many of the times you see the repetition in various modules as well as in various subjects. Means I'll tell you, this financial products you will find it in PPB also. In AFM also there is one module where you will find the same thing. Retail banking also you will find the same thing. So many of the things are repeated, because after all, see this, banking is limited. It's only limited to what? Means at least JAIIB level. Retail banking is the main part, and second is this wealth management. Corporate banking they teach you in IIBF, this JAIIB basically, but when they teach you, remember, they just give you the outline picture. They don't go into the details as such. Okay, so coming back, this is the toughest subject. If I go on ranking for the 4 subjects, one is this toughest, paper 1. Okay, used very tough. PPB, principles and practice of banking, easy one. Okay, I'll mark it 4 over there. 4 means what? Okay, means you, even if you consider it a bit lower for this, I won't say lower actually. See, this logic goes wrong actually. If somebody says that this is easy, so I won't study at all, I'll study at the end, that's not done. Only pressure wise I'll talk. Pressure wise this is okay, because what happens, why am I saying this? Because A, B, C, D, if you see the modules over here, module B and A and D, these are generally followed by us in the daily branch working, general banking operations, functions of the bank. We generally follow them in our daily life, in our banking job. So that's why we find this easy. Okay. Similarly, ethics. Ethics means moral values. So that you can definitely write it. Okay. But after all, then also I'll say, don't take it lightly. Otherwise, what happens? Somebody says, PPB, very easy, sir had told. So let's not look into it. Nothing like that. I have seen students failing in PPB and clearing all the subjects. Okay. Banking technology means all related to latest technologies. Now, if I say computer banking, I'll be 2045 guys, right? Because there's no banking right now which is not a computer banking. So technology here means something new. It means UPI, it means ChatGPT, it means the latest ones, right? Blockchain. So that's why these things will be added to you. Ethics, see this, ethics I have specially mentioned because ethics is an important part in banking today. Why? Because what happens is majority of the bank frauds are happening because of the unethical behavior of the bankers. So that's why ethics is an important part. Okay. Now subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Now this channel, I'll tell you, it's the magic for you. Why? If you look at the channel, you will get what do you get? See here, firstly it is free. To be frank, it's everything is free. So what do you get over here? Number one, you get latest updates on JAIIB and CAIIB. Latest, whatever comes, immediately comes on this channel within a half an hour. Number two, free YouTube series. Means what? Let's say PPB or let's say Indian economy. All the free YouTube series, all the questions, important questions, they are discussed freely over here for almost half an hour every day. So you get almost 2 hours, half an hour into 4. So you get 2 hours over here. So 2 hours for English and 2 hours for bilingual. You get almost 4 hours of lectures free on a daily basis. So that's why what I would suggest is subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel and click on the bell icon, isn't it? Third subject, accounting and finance, AFM. Okay. What are the four modules? Accounting principles and processes, financial statements and core banking, financial management and taxation, and fundamentals of costing. See here, those who have come from commerce or MBA finance, they'll find this a bit easier. So that's why I've given this number 2 on the tougher scale, right? So it is less tougher than IFS. Okay. Only the point is here everything is numerical. Almost all the 4 modules are of numerical. Okay. Some modules are there basically which consists of theory. This module A will consist majorly of theory. But here also you will get the ledger system and many other things. Ledger plus the journals, everything. Okay. So that's why this is a second. Earlier this used to be the toughest subject in the earlier portion. But now Indian economy has become the tougher subject. Okay. Retail banking, okay type, means 3, RBWM 3 on the scale. Okay. So this is not as simple also as it's not as difficult also. Why I'll tell you. Firstly, look at the modules: retail banking, retail products and recovery, support services, marketing of banking and services, and D is wealth management. Now look, if you look at this module A, retail banking, retail products, this you will find it in this PPB also, isn't it? See this over here, this general banking operations. Here also you get the same products. Okay. Here these you will find it in this some part in this module C also and module B also. Okay. So that's why I'm saying it's okay type. So retail products and recovery, but here they are focusing more on this subject. More means, see, retail banking is a core of any banking today. So that's why you have to completely follow the retail banking with eagerness, I would say, and with discipline. Okay. So retail banking, retail products and recovery, support services, marketing, and wealth management. So wealth management means, as I already told you, it includes insurance, it includes this mutual funds, it includes third party products, many products. So on the scale, if you plot them, this is 3. Okay. So if I have to go ahead, right, again this some part, this one more part is there in retail banking, that is housing loan. Retail banking, one full section is given for housing loans. Why? Because in retail banking, if you see, major loan is what? Which is the major loan for retail banking? Which is the most beneficial loan? That is housing, isn't it? If you look at your branch itself, everyone is moving towards housing, going for housing, bring housing loans, right? These targets you are getting. So that's why housing loan separate section is given. So on the scale, which is the toughest one? IF. Which is the second? AFM. Third, RBWM, and fourth is PPP. But I'll tell you one thing. Nobody should take this as less seriously and this as more seriously. Nothing. Each of them needs to be followed with the same religious behavior, with the same disciplined manner. Because I'll tell you, many of the students I have seen, they clear all this Indian economy, AFM, but they fail in PPV. So don't consider this as the easiest means. I can look at it anytime. Okay. Now look at this. 2 batches. Sankalpa batch for October 23 and JAIIB ka Mahapack. You can join both. Okay. Sankalpa batch means all the 4 subjects are covered. Then Mahapack means what? 15 plus batches per subject. Now look at this. See this. This is only English batch. But if you join Mahapack, you will be getting this English batch plus bilingual batch plus other revision batches. Whatever batches do come, you will get it over there. So that's why join fast. Now how to join it? Let me show you. Let's go to Adda 24/7. Hold on. Let me go to Adda 24/7. Okay. Say this. If you are having the app, I would always suggest you to go through the app. In the app, you are getting 1% extra. Click on JAIIB and CAIIB. Click on this October 23 now. Okay, click on October 23. JAIIB October 23. You will see this Sankalp batch. Click on this Sankalp batch. Okay, see the details. Everything is given. Expert faculties, interactive classes, recorded videos, live batch sizes. So everything you are getting. Click on the fees. 19,999 you are seeing. Click on the fees. Don't pay 19,999. Put this code June 75. This code. Okay, June 75. Apply this code. Let me write it. See this. Click on apply. See this. 19,999 reduces to 4,999.75. So join immediately. Click on continue. Fill up the details. Payment done. Over. Similarly, Mahapack. See this. How to join the Mahapack. Okay. See this. Joining Mahapack, go again to the front page. Okay. Click on the JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. Okay. Now click on this JAIIB ka Mahapack. See here, there are 2 Mahapacks for you. As you are in JAIIB. One Mahapack is of this JAIIB ka Mahapack. Second is JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. This you can use it for both JAIIB as well as CAIIB. Validity is 12 months over here. Now click on this JAIIB ka Mahapack. I'll show you JAIIB ka Mahapack. Okay. Now you will see the details, everything over here. 15 plus batches per subject. Again, expert faculties, interactive classes, recorded videos. You are getting 15 plus batches per subject. Means many batches in fact. Okay, per subject. So click on buy now. Again, apply June 75. Look at this. Okay. 7737.5 means 30,950 reduces to 7737. Such a huge discount. Join it immediately. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow with another series with some topic, separate topic. Okay. Till then, bye. Keep studying. Okay.